Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Deadliest Weapon. This is the show where we take two fighters from history to present day and compare their weapons of choice to find out who is deadlier. Each weapon will be put to the test using our realistic dummy action dolls. Each weapon will be evaluated and a decision will be made to which one is deadlier. To finish up, both fighters will have to face the time trial for bonus points. The fighter with the most points will be crowned the deadliest weapon. Today's fighters are the British Police Force versus the Robbers. Alright guys, welcome back to the Deadliest Weapon Arena. This is the training grounds where we're going to be testing out all our weapons today and to see which one is the deadliest. You can see down there our friend is ready once again to be shot at. He's looking forward to it. He's got a bit of a smile on his face. He's loving it. So for the police force, we're going to be checking out the 45 cal Advanced. This is the primary weapon and it's a lightweight pistol. We have 20 seconds on this one to do as much damage to our opponent as we can. We're going to test out both the guns and we're going to make an assessment in which gun is deadliest. The timer is ready and we're just about ready to go. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, and go. Another reload, and that is our 20 seconds up. As you can see, we were able to take the head out pretty quickly within the first magazine. I think that's there on the floor. A few shots to the chest area. This obviously would have killed anyone, but it didn't take much more than just the head off. We weren't able to take any arms off. It was a bit of a slow reload time, but it was alright. He's definitely a dead man. Now for the Robbers, we have the M29 Satan. This is the primary weapon and it is a heavy pistol. It looks like a monster. We're going to see how much damage we can do to this guy. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and start. Oh, it's really hard to hit, holy crap. That's the 20 seconds. Once again, we were able to take out the head pretty quickly and do some damage to the overall body. You can see some of the bullets didn't quite hit the left side of the chest there, but they would have certainly penetrated. This is definitely another dead man. When comparing these two primary guns, it's very obvious that they're both gonna kill their targets, mostly within the first magazine. The 4.5 cal Advanced was a little bit slower to reload, but I think was able to take out its opponent's head much faster. The M29 Satan, although it is a big and scary looking gun, it actually had a lot of accuracy problems. When shooting from the hip, I found it increasingly hard to hit the target. With the recoil being so much, it was so hard to realign yourself within a decent amount of time. So for me, the police force 4.5 cal Advanced takes the edge. Up next, we have the police force stun stick. The stun stick is a melee weapon for up close combat. It electrocutes the opponent, slowing them down, and it's going to hurt a lot. Now the real test here is going to be, is it going to do damage to our fella in front of us? Is it actually going to physically do damage? We want it to hurt, we don't want it just to stun. 3, 2, 1, and start. Come on. Oh, nice. Come on. That's the 20 seconds are up. So the stun stick was definitely stunning the opponent. You could hear the electric shocks, but here's the shocking thing. The arms came off, the head came off. The stun stick did a lot of damage to this guy. He's covered in blood. Up next is the Robber's Crowbar. The crowbar gets used many times for a robber to break into places and to break out. Now we're going to see what kind of damage it's going to do to our opponent here. Let's start the clock in 3, 2, 1, and start. And that is time. The damage that has been caused to this guy is horrific. He's missing a leg here. Get that shit out the way. Missing an arm and a head. There's actually blood even up here. That is disgusting. Now once again, both of these secondary weapons have killed their opponents. They've taken the head off relatively quickly. Now although the stun stick is good that it is able to actually physically stun its opponents, slow them down from attacking, but I don't think it did as much as the crowbar. The crowbar, being much lighter, was able to get many more swings in, doing way more damage than the stun stick was. The crowbar took the head, the arm and the leg off in the same time it took the stun stick to take the head and the arms. For me on this one, the crowbar takes the deadly edge. With all the weapons being looked at and compared, it's time to look at the final special weapon for both of these fighters. In the scenario of cops and robbers, they will both have their own vehicles of choice. We wanted to compare both of these vehicles to see which one is better at maneuvering and faster. To do this, we're going to take on the test course. This is a track where we're going to test both of these vehicles. Now with this one, the rules are simple. It is the first one to get round the course all the way through to finish at the finish line, and their time will be compared against each other's. The winner will be simple. It's the first person to get round the entire course in the fastest time will take the deadly edge. First up is the police force's Impala 88. Okay, the vehicle is ready. The timer is about to go. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, and go. Go, 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 go. These are tight turns. The car is sliding. Oh, that's a high jump. With the first fighter finishing, it's now time to compare the robber's vehicle of choice. It's time for the Chevy 66 to try and beat the police force's score. Okay, let's do this. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay guys, so we're down to the time trial room now. We're going to be comparing both of these fighters together to see who can complete the time trial in the fastest time. So this is how it's going to work. We have a primary and a secondary weapon for both of these fighters. Any outdoor rooms, the primary weapon must be used, and in any indoor rooms, the secondary weapon must be used. Both fighters have to get around the time trial in the quickest time, and the one to complete it the fastest will gain additional points. The first fighter we're going to be doing is the police force. We're going to be using their primary weapon, the 45 cal advanced, and the secondary weapon, the stun stick. The time is ready. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we managed to take them out. Wasted a bullet there, but it's fine. We've got 2 guys up here. Okay, these guys are nice and easy to take out. These wouldn't want... Oh, come on, go down, dude. Nice and quick. I like that. Time! Holy shit. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. Next to complete the time trial is going to be the robbers. We're going to be using their primary weapon, the M29 Satan, and the secondary weapon, the crowbar. Alright, we're ready for this? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice. Nice and easy. Got 2 guys up here. 1, 2. On the last hole here, just got to do some meleeing. Try and take these guys down as quick as possible. Time. Holy shit. Okay, we struggled a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. Was that person even dead? She's dead. Alright guys, now all the tests have been done, it's time to look at the results. In the primary weapon category, the 45 cal Advance takes the edge. The gun itself is much more accurate shooting from the hip, and has a much greater chance of taking its opponent out in a much quicker time than the M2 Satan. In the secondary category, the crowbar takes the edge. Putting out more hits and more damage in a shorter space of time, it has a greater chance of killing its opponent over the stun stick. When looking at the test course, the Police Impala 8 Ace takes the lead, with only 14 seconds difference. The Police Force's car is a bit faster and has much better turning than the Chevy 6.6. And finally, the time trial. The Police Force finished in 1 minute and 39 seconds, with the robbers just taking the lead with 1 minute and 14 seconds. This means the robbers were 25 seconds faster, giving them the edge. So once again, we end up in a draw. Both teams have an equal amount of points, so we have to decide who we think is going to be deadliest. Now if you ask me, when I look at both these two, although the robbers seem to do slightly more damage with their secondary weapon, and they seem to be able to get around these time trials much faster, I actually think the Police Force would be deadlier. With their special weapon being the Impala 8.8, they're able to get from A to B much faster than the robbers, so they would be able to catch up. And in any sort of gunfight, the 45 cal Advance would be much more accurate and able to take out the robbers much quicker than their gun of choice. So to round up my thoughts, I think the Police Force are much faster, and in a hostile situation, they're going to be able to take out their enemy first. So for that reason, I say the Police Force is the deadliest weapon. If you happen to agree or disagree, let me know in the comment sections below, maybe even let me know who else you want to see compared. Anyway guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.